And I will go over just a couple of things before we start the review in case some people show up in the next couple of minutes. So I'm going to shut off my camera and bring this screen up a little bit bigger. Just to let you know, this week is a quick bread lab of your choice. Muffins, loaf breads, which are like your banana bread, there's pumpkin bread, there's apple bread, there's lots of choices there, or shortcake. And I'm talking about the biscuit type of shortcake, not angel food cake. That would be a different cake category. That is not a quick bread. So I gave you some options, some recipes attached to the assignment, or you can find your own recipe. Some people have already made some muffins or banana bread. I've already had people submitting, which is awesome. So you can decide what you would like to do with that. It is for Friday, and remember, you have a week to do the quick bread lab. One thing that I forgot to mention in the function of ingredients last week with those notes is there are two ways to mix quick breads, and I have them up here on the screen. There is the muffin method and the biscuit method. The muffin method is where you have your dry ingredients, and even if you've made muffins from a box, they say to make a well in the middle, and then you put your liquids in. So you pour the wet into, excuse me, I made a typo there, it's supposed to say dry ingredients, and mix it as little as possible. In the biscuit method, you use either a pastry blender or forks with a technique that's called cut in, which is one of your terms that's on the term sheet for tomorrow. The process of blending fat into flour so that it provides a flaky texture. Usually done by combining flour and cold butter that has been broken down into pieces. So when we're in class, we do strawberry shortcake. So we would have taken the pastry blender and cut the fat into the dry ingredients. And then we also do banana breads. Sometimes we've done muffins. We haven't for the last, probably 5 years, but I did put the apple muffin recipe that we've used. Anytime you do a quick bread, you don't want to overmix. The more you overmix your dough or your batter, the more holes you'll have in it, or you'll see what they call tunnels in muffins, and the muffins will peak too high instead of have a nice rounded bumpy top. So I just wanted to tell you there are two ways you can mix some quick bread. You could either use the muffin method, dry ingredients make a well, or the biscuit method. I'm going to come back later and talk about lab evaluation. Nobody joined us. I thought maybe somebody would come in while I was doing that. Oh well. So now what I would like to do, I guess I can bring my camera back up here. Is go over the nutrition test with you. As the safety test, were either of you here when I reviewed for the safety test? And you can just say yes or no or type it in. Okay, Olivia's saying yes. I'm not out to trick you. This is the test. I copied it off of Schoology. I'm going through every question and answer, so I was hoping more people would show up because it might be harder for them. However, I don't think it's that bad of a test. And then remember, there are practice tests on the front of the Schoology page, and I see Mario just joined us. We're just about ready to start reviewing. That's why I was waiting a few minutes. There are 21 questions. It's 30 points, just like the safety test was. So here we go. And you can either type in your answer. It goes a little bit faster if you just say the answers than me waiting for people to type in answers. We tried doing that for a little bit last hour, and it was much easier if people just would say the answers versus me looking and waiting for people to type. So if you could do that, that helps. Don't be afraid of guessing. That's why we're learning. So it's okay to guess. So the first one is a multiple choice. Which of the following is a good source of vitamin C? A, milk, B, bread, C, oranges, or D, spinach? C is the correct answer. Oranges, good. Liver, this is true or false? Sorry. Liver is a good source for iron. Is that true or false? Very good. Yes, it is true. Multiple choice. What deficiency could develop if you have a lack of vitamin A? And the deficiencies, if you might remember, are on the middle column of the nutrition chart. There's only a few questions about the deficiencies, but here's the first one. Lack of vitamin A. Is it A, night blindness, B, anemia, C, rickets, or D, scurvy? It is, we got a couple of different guesses. A, D, or B, all kinds of guesses. The right answer is A. Olivia had it right, night blindness. You need it for your eyes. True or false? Eggs are a good source of dairy. True or false? That is false. Eggs would be in the protein group. True or false? Carbohydrates are made of sugar, starches, and fiber. Is that true or false? Sugar, starches, and fiber. It is true. That is what carbs are. True or false? Water makes up about 50% of our body's weight. It is false. It makes up closer to about 70 or more percent. So it's more than 50. So it's false. Multiple choice. Which of the following is a good food source for vitamin B? B as in boy. Is it A, ice cream, B, breads, C, corn, or D, milk? C, corn? No, it is actually B, breads. Good way to remember. B, bread starts with a B. That might be a way to remember it. Vitamin B is breads. It's anything in the grains group would be good sources of vitamin B. Multiple choice. This one comes from my plate. What fats should we limit in order to be healthy? A, olive oil, B, vegetable oil, C, saturated and trans fats, or D, canola oil? You guys are right. C, saturated and trans fats. The next part is match the function with the nutrients. So if you haven't looked over the nutrient function, those notes, or I believe I have that as one of the practice quizzes, you're going to want to do that. Your choices of answers are your nutrients: water, carbohydrates, protein, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, fats, and fluoride. Which of those that I just said is needed for strong teeth? Olivia is right. It is fluoride. Which of those is needed for strong bones and teeth? Strong bones and teeth. Calcium is right. Oh, it looks like we got a person that joined us. Welcome. We're about on question 9 out of 21, so you missed a few at the beginning, but not too bad. which nutrient, we're on the matching, and we're matching the function of the nutrients with the name of it. So which nutrient is an insulator and an energizer? No, the answer is fats. Fats is an insulator and an energizer. Which nutrient supplies energy? Supplies energy is actually, a couple more people typing, it looks like. It is carbs, yes. So there's the difference. Insulator and energizer is fats, but supplies energy is carbs. Which nutrient helps build and repair muscles and tissues? Protein, protein. Correct, it is protein. Which nutrient is needed for healthy skin and normal vision? Very good. Yes, it is vitamin A. We had that earlier on deficiency for vitamin A was night blindness. So yes, you need it for normal vision. Which nutrient is needed for resisting colds? So we don't get colds. Which nutrient would be good for that? Great, it is vitamin C. Another way to remember, C for colds, vitamin C starts, C, cold starts with a C, it might be a way to remember. Which vitamin is the sunshine vitamin and is needed for bone development? It is vitamin D as in dog. Very good. Two left on the matching here. Needed for waste removal, chemical reactions, moisturizing, and temperature regulation. Correct, it is water. And the last one on the matching, needed for a healthy nervous system. Which, I'll give you a hint, it's a vitamin. Needed for a healthy nervous system. No, not K. K wasn't one of our choices. Any other guesses? E wasn't on there either. It's vitamin B as in boy. Healthy nervous system would be your B vitamins, which are thiamine, niacin, and riboflavin. But on here, it'll just be vitamin B as in boy as a matching. Oh, I just gave this away. True or false? Niacin is one of the C vitamins. No, we just said the B vitamins, so it's false. Niacin, thiamine, and riboflavin are your B as in boy vitamins, so that answer would be false. True or false? Milk is a good source of vitamin C. You're right, that is false. Multiple choice. Which of the following, and this comes from my plate, which of the following is not included in the dairy group? Which of the following of these is not included in the dairy group? A, whole milk, B, soy milk, C, cheese, or D, butter?